Folks, check it out. It is the HapticEDC Photon slider and wrapped light collab. Alright, so as I've said before, just for your knowledge, Jonas made the stamped stainless steel plates for the wrapped light when that came out. That's ModusWorks wrapped light. Once he did so, he decided to source them to other creators to be able to make their own versions of the wrapped light. Really smart business move to start selling those so that other people weren't creating their own. So how does this feel? Phenomenal. Now I reviewed the Photon maybe a month ago, month and a half, and Chris at HapticEDC was kind of saying that he was toying around with getting his own version of the wrapped light going, and I was very happy to hear that. And you know, about a month later, here it is. So really cool to see him kind of finish that project up and release it for us, because it is phenomenal. Now obviously I also have my Otter EDC tall chamfer. You can see side by side they're about the same width. In fact, this might be a little thicker. Let's check it out. We're zeroed out. This is 16.93. This is 19.77. So yeah, it is a little thicker. Obviously this one's got this flat top. This one's got a more rounded top with a little divot for your thumb and some little grips here. Of course, this is printed with, is it PLA? I want to say, which is kind of the regular 3D printed material. This is TPU, which has this kind of rubberized feeling, so it's a flexible. Here, you know what? This is TPU. Thanks to Ray McCarthy. Look at that. Very cool. That's 3D printed. So, different feels, different styles, different sounds. This thing moves great. It is really a phenomenal addition to the kind of wrapped light 3D printed sliders that have hit the market. Very cool. So definitely an improvement for the Photon. The regular Photon is fantastic. So if you're looking to check this out, he makes them just 3D printed. And they come with that cross-hatching plates now, which are just buttery smooth. So if you're not looking to kind of get a more premium version or the stainless steel plates, and really, to be honest, if you've experienced the wrapped light plates, give just the regular Photon a try too, because it is a whole new experience from HapticEDC. So I think this is great. I think HapticEDC did a fantastic job doing their addition to these wrapped light versions. I'm going to show you what it looks like inside really quick. And we'll get that on there so that the magnets don't pop out. So it is two pieces. You've got this top plate that sits in right here to this little bevel. And then if you want more crunch from these middle magnets, you can remove those little green O-rings that kind of sit around it and they encase it. But if I were to take those out, those magnets are going to move around a lot more, click and clack up against those edges, and give you a little more sound. And then he's got a, you can see, like a little helicoil pressed into, or not pressed in, but 3D printed inside the plate, so that when you screw it in and it goes into the plate, you're not going to damage the plate or strip that out. So very well thought out, very well designed and engineered. I'd love to see the Surge make a comeback in wrapped light form. That would be pretty sick. So yeah, there you go, folks. Boom. Wow. There you go. That is the Photon wrapped light from HapticEDC. Whoa, there it goes. Make sure to get yourself one. And really quick, forgot to mention that when I ordered the Photon wrapped light, I also ordered this new square slider that he's got. I am a sucker for a square slider, and he makes some of the best out there. I love this piece. It's discreet, very minimalistic. Great feel, great sound. So if you love the Surge or the Photon and you want to give a square slider a try, definitely try this out. I'll put the name right up there. I don't remember exactly what he called this model, but great piece. And you can get it silent or crunchy. I always go crunchy with HapticEDC stuff. Love it. All right. There you go, folks.